Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to show y'all how to make this little pretty flower that I added to the journal. Sorry about that. My brain's not functioning. So I used some dryer sheet. I also made this little snippet here. But this one is real easy and you can do all kinds of things with it. So I wanted to show you how to make it. So remove these. So this is a part of one. I'm always having these dryer sheets laying around. So I've been collecting them and I said, what can I do with them? So I'm just gonna cut some strips and we're gonna play with them today. This one got cut a little wonky, so I'm gonna cut off the wonky part. And then I have some more. Let's do about 3 of them, I guess. I don't like that one. Okay. The nice thing is they usually have some good smell still left on them. So you're adding another element to your journal. That of smell. If you don't like smells, maybe it's not the thing for you. Okay. Let's get started. So all you have to do is just fan it. Basically, just push it down, make a little ruffle. If you're used to sewing, this is how you would make some of the ruffles that people make. Okay, now, once you get it all together, you take a little piece of string, pretty small. Make sure it's kind of soft, not that real hard stuff. I think this is jute. But you can use any kind of soft string. It's bendable, easy bendable string. And then you want to pull it really tight. Mine got a little too far on one side. So anyway, then after you get it super tight, you want to do it again. Okay. Now if you like the twine, the look of the twine, you can just leave it. And then all you have to do is fan it out on one side and fan it out on the other. Now you see how it's going back. Well, what you gotta do is you gotta pull it pretty hard, like kind of in the middle here. And then you want to do the same thing on the other side. Now you could leave it like a bow if you wanted. Or you could find some glue that would glue these things together like that. You could do a lot of things. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some pretty colors. Maybe green. Let's try green. And just add some color. There's a green one. Could do some yellow to make the center like the center of a flower. we go. And then I always like to have 3 colors when I add color, because it makes it more dimensional. So I'm trying to find something that matches the journal I'm working on. So we have green, we have yellow. What about brown? Because it's got some brown in there. Brown or gold, whatever. This one happens to be brown. I'm going to go around the very edges, kind of like we do in our journals, to make it look vintage. Give it some aging effect. Maybe a little bit in the middle. Okay, I think it's looking pretty cool. That's one. Now there's all kinds of cool things you could do. You could add something to the middle to finish it off with, whether it's paper or any kind of a button, or let's see, do I have anything that's gonna look right? See, that would look nice. I'm leaving mine the way it is. Let's do another one. Okay, and we're gonna put our string on. I like to do it 2-3 times in case you miss something, or to show different ways to do it. Okay. Ooh, that did some good. Just kind of twist. It made it stay better, I think. Now, because I didn't cut it straight, we can just trim it like so. Reminds me of making those little yarn poofs. Okay. And twist that part right there. Yeah, that looks great. You know, whether we want to leave it white or a different color. Let's try pink. If I can find my pink real quick. I did. Doody-doody-doo. Get some pink. Cute little pink puff. Trying to move my string. What else can we do? Could I was thinking we could hang it from our journal. So I'm going to go ahead and do both sides. Okay. My gold. Okay. Set those back in their spot. There's that one. Now, if you are a seamstress or have a sewing machine, you can also lay out like so and use several strips and just sew straight down the middle. I've done this before with paper, so I don't see why you couldn't do it with this. And then that can be on the edge of your page, and it looks really cute. But we're going to make one last flower. Floret. Fancy way of saying it. I'm going to pull that tight. And twist it out in the middle here. Keep going till all of it's out. Okay, now we'll just do some trimming. Okay, maybe a little bit right there. All right, now you could do something to make it sparkle. Put some sequins on it, or put them in the middle. You could do lots of things. Let's see what I have around. I have that button. I have lots of little doodly daddlies. Put a jewel in it, make it look fancy. Really fancy. Okay, you could do all of these in here. Make it really cool. A bead. You'd have to really glue that in, but it would be cute. Depends on, what you're going for. I've got more stuff. Hold on. Ooh, I got these little flowers. Open. Sorry about that. And of course, it's not going to come out. Anyway, they have some wire on them. You could stick that in there pretty easy, I think. Maybe in the center of the knot. And you can just pull it through. That's cool. I think I'll do that, but it got pulled through one of these sides here. So I'm going to pull that back because I don't want that. I want to go way through to the back of it. Through the middle. I think it would be better. Let's see if we can get it to do that. Hello, hello. It's not going to go. Oh well. Then we can just find the opening here. Here it is. And pull it through that way. Ta-da. More than one way of doing things. Alright, I like it. And this you can poke through anything if you want, because it's little wire. So that's cute. I like that. Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and you can think of some more ways to do it. Or tell me which ways you have done it already in the comments. Right down there below. See you next time. Bye-bye.